Hey, welcome back. Riggs here, and today I want to talk about this amazing new block, the Stonecutter. And I have 12 designs of walls that you can use just using stone walls. And it's kind of this thing that's been dawning on me, and I want to talk about it for a second. In Minecraft, we have sort of our standard building blocks, and those are usually the blocks that we have kind of easy access to, large quantities of them. And they tend to be these blocks, the stone blocks, usually cobble, or if you take the time to smelt it and become stone brick or wood, one of the wood types, or if you happen to live near desert or mesa, you have sandstone or clay. But in general, we build with blocks because, when you have a chest full of blocks, you have a full chest, but if you take the time to craft them into stairs, you are going to have 2/3 of the quantity. And, on a small scale, maybe no big deal. But if you're just talking about big builds, you're talking about huge, long walls, I think just the psychology of it really makes a difference when we're kind of making building and design choices. So the thing is about this block now is that you get a 1-for-1. In case you forgot. Oops. Here we go. In case you forgot, you get a 1-for-1 trade here. So when you put one stone in, you get one stair out. Instead of needing to put 6 stone in and getting 4 out, that makes a big difference over time. So what I think we all should be doing is thinking in stairs instead of blocks now. These are all the blocks that you can put in here. By the way, I don't know why exactly you can't put, wood in this. Do you think maybe a saw would work on wood? Nah, that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, actually, yeah, it would. I'd love to be able to throw a wood block in there, right? And get all the fences and the everything. Wouldn't that be cool? So let me show you quickly these wall designs, and I want to talk a little bit more about how I think the Stonecutter really could change the game even more. So first, just using them in rows like this, it's a really easy build, but it gives a little depth, a little three-dimensionality to it. And then here, using them kind of stepwise, one up, one down, it almost looks like there are these half slabs sticking out, which I think is kind of a neat effect. And then here I did it kind of checkerboard, so you get kind of a textured, a little bit of shadow. And then here I did just almost like little bricks sticking out. And of course, you have all these different stair types now that you could switch this out to have some andesite and some cobblestone and some of the mossy, etc., etc. And then here I have one stair designs with gaps in them. And, keep in mind, these are all just flat designs. This is one dimensionality. Well, no, 2-dimensionality. 1-dimensionality would be like that. That'd be really boring. But yeah, so here's sort of, again, a very easy build. You can just march along and place these down, but it gives, a little see-through here. And here's alternating it so it doesn't look so much like a checkerboard, but a little crisscross. Gives like a little diagonal pattern to it. And then here, kind of looks like there are missing blocks here. This little checkerboard, zigzaggy. And then here is sort of switching it out, not quite as uniform as this, but yeah, it gives a few little divots here for some three-dimensional depth and some things to kind of look through here. And then again, just a little bit more chaotic. You can kind of see for yourself here. But yeah, just I think it's something to think about. Kind of looks like vertical slabs here if you do, one up, one down. Really something to think about when you're doing making design choices. And the thing about Minecraft now is with all these new stairs and slabs, and don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining for a second. I've been talking about wanting more stairs and slabs forever, but inventory space is becoming kind of a problem. Keeping access to all these blocks that we now have is hard. You have this much inventory space and this is your hotbar. And one of the things I was thinking about, and somebody smarter than me maybe could figure this out, but if you had your Stonecutter, let's say, in your offhand or something like that, then we could start thinking about Minecraft blocks as sort of source blocks. And then when you have a stone cutter in your hand, you could somehow like shift click or something and be able to have access to all of these, where you wouldn't have to go running back and forth between a stone cutter and your build. Wouldn't that be cool if these were all kind of interchangeable? You could just kind of quickly shift click, turn a whole stack of these into the stairs, and then turn it back into the block. If it was much more interchangeable, still keeping the survival feel where you have, you know, finite resources that you have to go mine, but then kind of creating like a little bit of a creative menu based on what you have in your inventory and having a stone cutter. Does that make sense? I don't know. Just some thoughts I'm having. Anyway, I'm gonna go get ready for the dragon fight. Yeah, it's time. So, but this is just some thoughts I've been having, and I wanted to share them with you, and I hope somebody enjoyed. So anyway, hope you guys are great, and until next time, I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.